Hey everybody, today I'm going to be showing you my graphic novel collection. I even got my comic book shirt on. This box right here, this short box, is what I keep my graphic novels in. My long box I keep my comic books in. So let's have a look in here. Right off the bat we got Watchmen, and all my bookmarks just fell out of it. Some bookends. My book. And I know these aren't all graphic novels, but I had just moved. And well, these are pretty cool, so I'll show these off. DC Comics and Marvel Comics created some fitness workout books for kids, and these are really old, and I think they're really cool. In the back I have Spectre number 3, I believe what it is. I'll just stand up and show the camera so you can see them better. I got this at a yard sale. This is like reprints of Archie comics. Archie's not bad. Golden Age. Classic Golden Age comic covers. Stuff you'd only dream to find. Wonder Woman! Right here I have Mask of the Phantasm. I've had this since I was a kid. This is a graphic novel version, kind of. It's pretty cool. Got this for $1 at a convention, Spawn. So I don't have to open up any of my actual Spawn books, and I can keep them in perfect condition. My favorite graphic novel I've read so far, V for Vendetta. We got Sin City by Frank Miller. Have not read that yet, actually. But I've seen the movie, and his artwork is always really good with Batman, so. This is manga. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's backwards. It's a Japanese style book. You have to read it the other way. This is Ultimate Spider-Man number 1. I bought this in school, and I'm going to keep it. And it didn't sell very well, apparently, so they're kind of obscure, I guess. I'm kind of religious, so I did get the Action Bible, and I read the whole thing. I'll show you some of the artwork, because honestly, to take the whole Bible and make it, I'm looking for a good page, to make it into a graphic novel is kind of crazy. That's like really hard to do, and they did it, so I'm looking for Cain and Abel, but there was one with a lot of animals. Let me find it. Here's pretty good artwork. Here's where we split the seas. Definitely recommend this if you're wanting to get into Christianity, or you're religious and you have questions, or it's hard to keep all the Bible in your mind. It kind of makes it more simple. This is one of my favorite ones. God Loves, Man Kills, X-Men. I'm not going to take it out of the casing. This is reprints of old Batman comic books that feature the Riddler and the Joker. Or the Riddler and Two-Face, I mean. Two-Face is my favorite comic book character. And even though I said the Joker, because everybody thinks of the Joker first. I mean, the old Batman comic books have so much good artwork in them. I can flip to any page and I guarantee you it would be amazing artwork. New X-Men. I would flip through it for you, but I don't know if the artwork is too good. Yeah, it's pretty good. I've seen YouTubers like show off the artwork like this, but perfectly, and I can't do it. Pages don't want to, I'd have to flip them one by one, but yeah, I'm not exactly sure what this one's even about. I just love to read graphic novels, so I figured I would, and collect things. My thing is collecting things too. So I figured I would pick up as many as possible. This one I read. This one I read the whole thing, and it's amazing. You can never go wrong with Bendis. But it's Ultimate Origins, Captain America. That's awesome. I'll just show that off right now. That is so cool. Isn't it? I can't make this video too long though, so I won't show off. I won't show off everything, but yeah, I love graphic novels. I love the artwork and the writing and everything that goes into them, and I just think that it's one of the hardest things to do. And this isn't the end of the video, by the way, but I can't believe some of the artwork. It's so amazing. I want to get some of it tattooed if I can, but I just wanted to show you. I love graphic novels, man. I really do. Next up, we have Joker by Brian Azzarello and Lee Bermejo. And this has some really awesome artwork in it. The subject matter and the actual artwork is. It's amazing. Definitely recommend this book to anybody just getting into graphic novels, because it's not real long, but it's very good. And yeah, I have to show you this one part because I actually posted it on Instagram. It was so good. Here it is. The Joker and Harley Quinn. I just think he did so good on that. From the award-winning author of 100 Bullets, Brian Azzarello, Joker, art by Lee Bermejo. Again, recommend this one. Here's a Halo graphic novel. If you're really into nerdy stuff, like I am. And you know what? The artwork is pretty cool in this as well. Rex Mundi, Book 1. I got this because it was the cheapest thing at the flea market. It was an expensive flea market in Morningstar. It isn't expensive, but the inside where the antiques are expensive, and that's where they keep their comic books a lot of the time. So I have this as well. Haven't read it yet, haven't really looked inside it yet. I still have to do some reading and writing, and I have a lot of stuff to go, so. Got this at Chamblin's Book Mine. That's also where I got a lot of my other graphic novels. I got Watchmen, and I also got Sin City there. And I haven't read this one either. I haven't really looked through it that much. But I gotta say the artwork is really good in this too. A lot of good artists out there. I mean, it doesn't seem like people really draw anymore, but there are a lot of really good graphic novels out there. It's just essential DC graphic novels. You can get this for free a lot of times at comic book stores. It'll just show you like all the essential graphic novels that you have to have. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Sovereign by Chris Robertson and Paul Mayberry. This is a really cool find. I got it for $1 at a con, and it was only $1. I have not read this one yet either, and I haven't even opened it. But it was only $1, so it was by Image, so I figured it would be good. The guy had lots of great deals. Comic Book Collector, Volume 1, Issue 1. I don't know if this is worth anything, but that's something I have. And now, for my all-time favorite graphic novel that I've read. It's right behind V for Vendetta. It's this close because they're both amazing. Sandman by Neil Gaiman. And it's Vertigo. It's an original one. I got it from a bookstore called Jerry's Bookstore near... Now, it's called Jerry's Bookstore, but they have mostly comics and graphic novels. And if they're graphic novels, they're usually the originals. It's in Jacksonville, but you'll have to Google it. It doesn't seem like they're open, but they actually are. By the time I upload this, though, they might be out of business. I don't know. Very weird graphic novel in the beginning, but when you finally piece it all together, it's great. Let me just go to some of the and then I have these Heroikai Samura Blade of the Immortal books by Dark Horse Comics. Haven't read these yet either, but I picked them up super cheap at Salvation Army, so some of the artwork in them. Just open up to a random page. Never mind the background noise. These are a little easier to do that with, to flip the pages. And now I can't do it with this one. That is my graphic novel collection. The one I recommend reading the most is probably either Joker or Ultimate Origins Captain America for first-time graphic novel readers. But if you feel up to it, V for Vendetta and Watchmen are some of the biggest. They're like the Beatles and the Stones of graphic novels, basically. They're both written by the same guy. It'd be like the Beatles because it's written by Alan Moore. But if you want to read Neil Gaiman, he's kind of like the Rolling Stones, which is like the offbeat, like not as big but still huge underdog to Alan Moore, in my opinion. Basically, in Sandman, they try to cheat death by summoning death so they can kill it, but they really summon the Sandman, and they steal all his stuff, and he has to go and get it all back because he's the king of the dream world. In the dream world, everybody falls asleep in the real world because he's not there to regulate the dream world, and it's just really good. And his sister is death and all that stuff. It's kind of a spoiler, but if you want to know off the top of my head, what I remember from reading it, that's basically what it is, and it's really cool. So, I will see you guys next time. Hit the like button, and you can click down below, and you can get robbed. Thanks for watching.